All right, I'll echo my comments that I made after the game. Exciting football game. I thought Wisconsin played outstanding football today. I thought, as an opener today at noontime, an exciting game to watch. I don't know if my comments were heard over the loudspeaker, but our team was down at the half, and you could tell that it was probably one of the lowest points all season, and I could sense that. And we had to take it as a learning moment, and what kind of adversity we were under. Let's see if we could bounce back from this. This would be a great learning experience for a lot of younger players, especially on the defensive side of the ball, and a quarterback who's obviously taken over for a Heisman Trophy winner. So there was a lot to prove in the second half, and I thought they did a great job. We outscored them 21-10, had some key stops. I thought we controlled the play in the last 6 minutes, which is, when you're looking for the margins of victory in close games, obviously you want to be able to control the end of the game, and I thought we finished strong. So really proud of our football team in a game where two teams really wanted to win the football game. There was no doubt about whether these guys wanted to be here or not. Both teams wanted to be here. Both teams wanted to win. So I'll open it up to questions.
Coach, you're down 14-0 early. You're down 28-14 with a backup quarterback, but there was no panic in what you were doing. How proud of you?
Yeah, and I think, what I told our football team, and I continue to echo it, is, there's different pieces to a football team that you look at, and one of them is, you have to have a consistency in your performance, and you got to keep playing, and it's one play at a time. It was uneven at times, but if you just keep playing and you just trust your process, then eventually it's going to come together for you. And they didn't panic. They didn't get outside the lanes. They just kept playing. They played one play at a time, and the tide started turning for them.
When did Nuss going to turn the corner in the game? You talked about me kind of take some rust off or get that rhythm.
I think when he felt much more comfortable, I thought Wisconsin did a great job of changing up coverages. I think when he really started identifying some of their trap 2 and 3 and the mixtures, did a really good job with protections. He was clean all day. I don't know if he was sacked at all. But I think once he got a good sense of what was going on out there, the speed of the game, you saw him later in the game. He made some really good checks. He changed protections, and it just took some time for him to get there. And I knew eventually he would. It was just a matter of we needed to slow him down on defense, and we did, and he was able to get our offense going. Obviously, the big throws down the field, the 98-yard drive was the big one where that's what he can do. He can get the ball down the field.
How important was it for him to have this opportunity with that line and those receivers?
It's huge. I mean, I can't underestimate how important this win is for not only him, but our entire football team and our defense. They needed some confidence, and they needed some key stops. All of this builds, towards confidence and evaluating what you need to do in the offseason to be the kind of defense and offense to win a championship.
What does that say about him? He backs up to your goal line. You've got to go 98 yards to win the game. That's when guys really prove themselves, right?
Absolutely. Look, you haven't had, he hasn't had many of those rehearsed situations. I think our 2-minute drill puts him on the 35-yard line, with less than a minute to go in the game with a timeout, and he's going against his own teammates. It's a little bit different. And so his ability to manage the moment, his ability to be calm in those situations speaks of a guy that is going to only excel and get better as he plays more football.
Coach, how important was it for you to have a second straight 10-win season?
Well, I think it really stabilizes the program. Stability within your program, stability within the ranks of your recruitment. So it's, for us, it's been, recruiting, development and retention. And you do that, but you can't do it when you're really effectively when you're, say, 3-9, or 4-8. But when you have back-to-back 10-win seasons, and you're doing it with bowl victories as well that build on it going into the offseason, it certainly helps a lot.